The Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen. How wide the world is, said the little ducklings. Do you think this is all the world, said Mother Duck, that stretches far across the other side of the garden, quite into the parson's field? But I have never been there. The largest egg had not opened. Mother Duck sat down again. Well, how goes it? Asked an old duck who came to pay her a visit. One egg will not open. You may be sure it is a turkey egg, said the old one. It would only give trouble. A turkey is afraid of the water. Let it lie there and go teach the other children to swim. I will sit on it a little longer, said Mother Duck. At last the great egg opened. The little one was big and gray and ugly. It must be a turkey, said Mother Duck. Well, we shall soon see. Into the water he shall go, if I have to push him. They all walked down to the canal. Quack, quack, she said, and one duckling after another plumped in. The ugly gray duckling plumped in too. He is not a turkey, said Mother Duck. Quack, quack, said Mother Duck. Come with me and I will lead you out into the world. All the little ducklings kept close to her. Don't turn in your toes, said Mother Duck. A well-brought-up duck turns its toes out. Now bend your necks and say quack. And so they all came into the duck yard. Fee, look at that ugly one, said the ducks. One old duck flew at him and bit him in the neck. Leave him alone, said Mother Duck. She smoothed his feathers. The chickens pushed him and made fun of him. Even his brothers and sisters said, if the cat would only catch you. The girl who came to feed the poultry laughed at him. The poor ugly duckling did not know where he could stand or walk. The turkey cock blew himself up and came at him like a ship in a full sail. The ugly duckling went under the fence and ran away. He met some wild ducks. What sort of one are you? They asked. The ugly duckling bowed to them as well as he could. You are really very ugly, said the wild ducks, but you can stay with us if you like. The ugly duckling lay down among the reeds. Piff, piff. Men were shooting at the wild ducks. The ugly duckling lay very still for a long time. Then he hurried away as fast as he could go. It began to storm. The ugly duckling came to a peasant's hut. There was a crack in the door, and the ugly duckling went through it into the hut. Here lived an old woman with her cat and her hen. Can you arch your back and purr? Asked the cat. No. Then do not speak, said the cat. Can you lay an egg? Asked the hen. No. Then hold your tongue. I can swim in the water, said the ugly duckling. I'd like to feel it close over my head. You are clean gone crazy, said the hen. Ask the cat. Ask the old woman. No one in the world knows more than she. Do you think she wants to swim and feel the water close over her head? I think I will go out into the wide world, said the ugly duckling. He went and swam by himself. The winter grew cold, so cold. The duckling had to swim around in the water to keep it from freezing over. Every day the hole in which he swam grew smaller and smaller. The duckling had to use his legs all the time to keep the hole from freezing tight. Finally he grew tired and lay still. He froze fast into the ice. A peasant came by and broke the ice with a wooden shoe. He took the duckling home. The children wanted to play with the ugly duckling, but he was frightened. In his terror, he flew into the milk pan. The women screamed, and he flew into the butter tub, and then into the meal bin. The women struck at him with her broom. The ugly duckling ran out of the door. When spring came, the ugly duckling could flap his wings. They were strong. They carried him away, and soon he found himself in a great garden. Here, three white swans sat tightly on the water. The ugly duckling did not dare go near them. The three swans came sailing at him with outspread wings. They will kill me, thought the ugly duckling, and he bent his head down toward the water. Then he saw himself in the water. He was no longer ugly. He was a swan. The great swans swam around him and stroked him with their beaks. It matters nothing if one is born in a duckyard, if one grows up to be a swan, they told him. The lilacs bent their branches down on the water, and the old swans bowed before him. Children threw bread and corn into the water. There is a new one, they cried. A new one has come. And they clapped their hands. The new one is the most beautiful of all. The end.
Hello, my name is Hippie, and I'd like to say hello to baby Isaiah. Hi, baby. I'd also like to say, if you would like to hear your name said on story time, send it in the comments below, and I'll say your name in the next story times to come. I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye, babies.